got a friend that works inside here that's going to let us through the gate. So we'll be able to go in there and talk to him and get a little bit closer. I don't think he's going to let us go all the way into the park, but we can get closer than most people, and we'll see if he's working today. He works for Balfour Beatty, which is the main contractor out here. I've been out here every day, so they kind of know my truck, and they usually smile and wave and say hello. Anyway, it's like about less than a quarter mile. And here you are at the entrance. You can see Universal. You can see some of the rides and attractions back there in front of you. Um, and in front of me right now is the resort, the hotel part. It's really colorful and can kind of like I think that might be like a convention center or something. I'm not sure, but it's part of the resort. So you can see how close Fields East Village is to the actual Universal. Pretty cool. A lot of stuff going on out here in this neck of the woods. Like I was talking about before, Fields East Village is the new neighborhood right here. That's really close that I just drove you through. Um, Universal, of course, and then the PGA golf course is just right over here. I'll show you that. But that's it right there. That's what everybody's talking about. Looks like it's supposed to be pretty amazing. And the good news for what we do is, and what you're interested in, besides the attractions and the lifestyle, is that home values, if you get in early, just like anything else, you should start building equity right when you move in. And that's been true for a couple of people that I know, and I know everybody else is talking about it. And so looks like that's going to hold true. Now's a good time if you're thinking about relocating to start the process. Like I say, you don't necessarily have to move to Fields East Village, but Fields East Village is pretty much bought out for the next 6 months before you could move in. That's how popular it's been. They can't build them. Basically what they told me was at their last staff meeting, they're not going to add any more home builds to their crews until they can get caught up on building the homes that they've already sold. So that's why there's no move-in ready properties. They just can't do it. And I'll be honest with you, just about every spot on the street every day out there is full of contractors. So it's not like they're not hitting it a hard lick. They are. Just can't keep up with the volume. This is the North Dallas Tollway service road. I'll take you down here and then we'll loop back around and I'll show you how close some of the other stuff is that I wanted to show you. Kind of a cloudy day here in Frisco. Looks like it's going to burn off pretty quick, though, hopefully. If you're thinking about relocating, definitely give me a call. You can reach me at 972-489-9269. If you feel more comfortable texting me, you can do that as well. Same phone number, 972-489-9269. I've lived here for 33 years in Frisco. I know this area. I live in West Frisco, which is where all this action is taking place. So I can definitely guide you around. I feel pretty comfortable telling you I'm a professional guide in this area. I know every little cut through and back alley street and housing addition and project that's going on right now in the area. There's a lot of other real estate and realtors in town that haven't been here as long as I have. They're still good, but they might just not know some of the finer details that I know. So definitely think about giving me a call. You can also email me. It's homewithjason@gmail.com. Again, that's home, not homes, but home with Jason@gmail.com. And we'll get you in touch, and we'll get set up, and we'll just do a free consultation chat if you're thinking about relocating. It doesn't cost you anything to ask me any questions. I always answer those for free, and happy to do it. Happy to talk about Frisco and my experience of living out here and raising my family. I raised my 3 kids out here. Now they're kind of adults, so they're early adulthood. So I know the area, and I know a lot of the teachers and coaches and people that live out here, and I can help you get acclimated and plugged in. That's where some of the newer real estate agents that have popular videos probably can't help you in that area, but I can certainly help you make you feel at home. If I know you're coming in from out of town, I'll pick you up at the airport and we'll go eat barbecue somewhere. And I'll just drive you around in my truck if you feel comfortable with that. And I'll just show you while you take some pictures and film. That'll help you decide what areas you like. I don't charge anything to do that. I love talking about real estate, and I really love talking about Frisco and how great it's been to me. So I'm happy to see it growing and give back. There's Fields West, what you're seeing out here, which is right across the street from Universal. Fields West is the entertainment and dining district that they're building. Fields, the reason it's called Fields is all of this land up until about 5 years ago was owned by Burt Fields. And he was just a guy with a lot of vision and some oil money, I think. And he loved Frisco and loved investing in real estate, but he also loved just being in Frisco and messing around on his land out here. So this was part of his big kind of estate farm. And then he passed away about 5 years ago, and his estate sold. And that's how we were able to get all of this. And it's been a great deal for the city of Frisco. Got to give credit to the Frisco EDC and to the city council and everybody else that's been a part of it. It has been great to have one solid tract of land to be master planned with residential and the commercial dining district. And then I think that made it very attractive for Universal to come in when they were deciding to build this latest theme park, which is here in Frisco, out here in West Frisco. Right now, I'm going to take you up Panther Creek Parkway, which is where we're headed. We're going east. Scratch that. We're going west on Panther Creek Parkway. I'll show you where the Fields neighborhood is, which was the first neighborhood that of the addition that they were building, and that's basically sold out. And matter of fact, I think they just sold the model last week and went under contract. So that's next phase is Fields East Village, which I just took you from, and then of course the Fields West Dining District. They're also back here. Part of all this same stuff is Brookside, which is a little bit higher end community, and then there's an ultra high end community that sits next to Fields, and that one's called Parkside at Fields, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I'll look that up and edit that in the video. But it's gated. That part of it is gated, and I did a video on that. You can find on my channel. Anyway, we're headed up westbound on Panther Creek Parkway. It's a little bit of a long driving video, but honestly, we're going to go less than 2 miles to the neighborhood that I want to really talk to you about today, which is the great value. And it's also the neighborhood I live in. It's called Grayhawk. I've lived there 21 years. You'll see how close it is to all this new communities and the price per square foot is like around hovering around 170. I think I saw one for like the low one high 169 or 168 a square foot today when I checked the MLS, which I mean, I don't know, you can't get much better than that compared to these homes. Now, this neighborhood, Fields, is going to be a little bit higher per square foot than Fields East Village. These homes are up in the $700,000 to $800,000 range. If you remember what I showed you before, here's the prices for the big lots in Fields East Village. You guys can see that. And then, of course, there was the townhome series, which they're sold out of. I think they have one on Confetti. Yeah, they have one on Confetti, and they're asking $509,990 for that one. It's available soon. It's not ready yet. I think they say it's going to be May. But that was Fields East Village. Now, this is just Fields that I'm showing you right now. You can see the homes are bigger, a little bit nicer features. Right there on your right is the Brookside Club, which is their huge kind of amenity center. Really, really nice, fancy pools behind it, and workout facility and the community gathering center. It's nice, definitely. So as you can see, this is the model homes for Fields. Like I say, I think the Britton home sold out. There's Shattuck homes, they still have some inventory in here. The Britton, they just sold their model. And then Toll Brothers has some inventory left in here. That's your builders, Shattuck, Britton, and Toll Brothers. I'm just going to go down this one street, and then I'm going to take you to Grayhawk, which is the neighborhood I live in. I'll show you how close Grayhawk is to the Fields complex, and I'll show you what a better value you're getting if you don't mind just a little bit older home, but you get the mature trees and more trails and park space. And here's the kicker, the homeowners association fees. I pay $80 a month. These people out here pay over $200 a month for homeowners association fees. And some of them that live in the upper end back there in Brookside and the gated community part, they're paying upwards of $300 a month. So like 3,000 or plus a year. And I am, start the clock now. I just pulled out of the Fields neighborhood. I'll show you how close Grayhawk is to the exact same proximity to Universal and to the PGA and to Fields West Dining District. So we're continuing west on Panther Creek, if you're keeping track. There's Lone Star High School right there on your right. We're passing by. My kids went there, graduated from there. And here's Grayhawk. Okay, a little bit older homes, but look at the trees. Look at the difference in the lawns. Everything's more mature. Here's another great thing about Grayhawk. The schools are right in the community. So everything's walking distance, except Lone Star. Lone Star's walking distance, but you just have to cross a 4-lane, pretty major intersection at Panther Creek and Teal Parkway. But this is the elementary school right here where these people are walking in front of. It's called Bowles Elementary. Homes are still just beautiful. Uh, has a lot more green space provided for in this neighborhood than some of the newer communities. And just more mature trees. Now it's not as new, but you know what's going to happen in 5 years? Fields and Fields East Village aren't going to be new anymore either. So you have to take that under consideration. There's a really beautiful pond park and circle that we have, walking circle. Also, what's kind of cool is the city of Frisco decided to build Falcon Field, which is a city park right here in the neighborhood. And it's really close to everything. And in fact, it's right next to the elementary school, which makes it really nice. So, always a good thing. So, if you're thinking about relocating, here's the call to action. Give me a call. I know all the deals out here in West Frisco. I do nothing but study this niche market of West Frisco because I live out here. And I love the homes out here and I love the lifestyle out here in West Frisco. It's a totally different vibe than any place else in Frisco. And I'd love to help you make the right choice for your family, make sure that you're getting a good fit. And I'm happy to work with you. And I'm definitely happy to talk with you anytime. Reach out to me, call me, text me, uh, whatever, and we'll chit chat about it and see if we can't find your new forever home. Thanks for watching. So, if you're thinking about relocating, here's the call to action. Give me a call. I know all the deals out here in West Frisco. I do nothing but study this niche market of West Frisco because I live out here. And I love the homes out here and I love the lifestyle out here in West Frisco. It's a totally different vibe than any place else in Frisco. And I'd love to help you make the right choice for your family, make sure that you're getting a good fit. And I'm happy to work with you. And I'm definitely happy to talk with you anytime. Reach out to me, call me, text me, uh, whatever, and we'll chit chat about it and see if we can't find your new forever home. Thanks for watching.